Can you guys see my shirt? It says Milk Bar, open 24/7. Because when you're a breastfeeding mom, that's basically what you are. So hello guys, welcome back to today's video. Today's video is going to be my journey with breastfeeding and how that has gone for me. So I have been exclusively breastfeeding Jovian for about 10 months now. And I will say that it has not been easy the whole way through. I definitely wanted to quit a few times. So let's rewind and let's go back to actually almost when I was little and my mom had it. This is filming with a baby. My mom had embedded it into our heads that we would always breastfeed our babies. And she said that if we ever had formula in our house or if we ever had bottles, she would come in and throw them away herself. So here, you want to... So kind of ever since I was little, I had it in my brain that I was going to breastfeed my baby. So fast forward when I was pregnant, I remember asking my mom if I needed to like look into it a little more or if I needed to hire a lactation consultant or anything. Or I remember saying like breastfeeding's a natural thing, right? So it should just kind of be easy. And mom's like, yeah, it'll be easy. We'll figure it out. And then Jovian came and it was not the easiest thing. When we first started, I remember it being difficult in the hospital. It's kind of hazy again. This was 10 months ago, and postpartum, you know, is it's hazy. I remember it hurting a lot, and I just remember it being really taxing, really just a process that I was not sure if I really wanted to sign up for it. I remember it not feeling natural, and that was something that was so weird to me because I was like, if this is a natural process, why does it feel so unnatural and why is it so difficult? And he, like, I don't remember if I mentioned this, but he had a little bit of a shallow latch, so it hurt because he would use like the front and he wouldn't get all the way like back, and he wouldn't, like, you know, okay, they're supposed to latch on like, okay, a sandwich, when you eat a sandwich you're supposed to go like this or whatever. He would just kind of go like this instead of like going. Anyways, he wouldn't latch correctly and it hurt me. However, when I went and had talked to somebody about it, they were basically like, well, he's eating enough so you're fine. And I was like, okay. I remember, I think I just kind of got over it, or it started to fade off. He started getting better at it, and we were able to continue. And then fast forward and I went back to work. Now, when I went back to work, it sucked because you had to pump and you had to also feed. Yeah, I had to wake up 3 hours before I would go to work because I would have to pump, make sure he was fed, get ready for work, drive to work, make sure that everything was all set. Then at work, I would have to pump. And this is pumping and working moms, you guys. Props to you. I actually only had to do it for about a month before we had the whole coronavirus shutdown. So I remember during this time, there was one time I think I worked at like 7, and so I had to get up at like 4 in the morning. I remember it being 4 in the morning, and I was just not having it because I had to wake up and pump, and I was so tired because he wasn't sleeping through the night at this point. So I wasn't sleeping through the night, and then on top of that, I had to make sure I was up and active at like 4 a.m. I was literally in tears this morning because I wanted to be done. It was terrible. I did not like waking up at 4 a.m. to pump, and this is when I came across the Little Milk Bar Instagram page. That's who this shirt is from. No, this video is not sponsored. I just want to give her a huge shout out and talk about her account real quick, because without her account, I don't think I would have continued in my breastfeeding journey. So her account is all about empowering breastfeeding women. She's a big advocate for not having to feed with a cover in public, which I started doing after I had found her account, because you're just trying to feed your baby, and it doesn't matter. You can eat a sandwich in public, so why can't they eat what they need to in public? And you should not have to cover their head. And I kind of got over it, and I got to the point where people have a problem with it. They can, you know. Anyways, so after I found her account, I felt really inspired and really empowered to become a bigger advocate for breastfeeding and to kind of just really explain how magical and amazing this stuff is. And I've learned that through talking to other friends about breastfeeding and how I do it, that there's actually a lot of people out there who don't know a lot about it, and that's something I didn't know. I think because my mom always taught us that we were going to breastfeed, that we just kind of always knew stuff about it. My mom always said that it was so amazing, but I have a lot of friends that didn't know that you can actually use breast milk to help heal cuts or burns or scratches, or I put it on Jovian's diaper rashes. I've never had to use like a diaper rash cream because I've just used breast milk on it. There was one point where I actually wanted to make my own like chapsticks and lotions and stuff with it, just because it really is so amazing and so moisturizing. It is literally what they say, it's liquid gold, and the stuff is pure amazing, you guys. And I also didn't really realize how just amazing it was until I started like putting it on cuts and bruises and things, and I started giving him baths in it, and I feel like it really did help make a difference in his skin. It's made a difference honestly in my skin because I've used it to clear up some little things that I've had. I don't know, we'll see. But I wanted to make this video because I wanted to kind of just empower other breastfeeding mothers out there. I wanted to also let people know that not everybody's breastfeeding journey is easy breezy, beautiful. I don't know why I thought it would be. It's hard. It's really hard. You also have to make sure you drink a lot of water and eat it right. I almost feel like you're more hungry as a breastfeeding mom than you are pregnant. However, food does taste better when you're pregnant. But anyways, that's a tangent. So like I said, when I was first pregnant and I asked my mom if I needed to look up anything about breastfeeding, she told me no. So I wanted to make this video in case you are in that position, feel like you just want some information on it, you want to hear how other people's breastfeeding journeys have been. This is why I'm doing this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want any more breastfeeding videos or breastfeeding information, let me know. I'm not an expert, I'm not a lactation consultant, I just know what my experience has been and what I have come to find that works for me with it. If you guys want any of my tips and tricks that I found, let me know. I will get those to you. And like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good rest of your week. See you, bye!